Okay, so it's homeless life slash life upside down. And today, this morning when we woke up, we went over and it started raining. So we went back over across the street because, it's like the road's there and then we sleep over here and then we just go right there with our sign. But we went over there and we just got up there, was holding up our sign, and then all of a sudden here comes rain. So then we had to go back across the street where we sit with our umbrella and hold out the rain. But it only rained for like 3 or 4 minutes. But I can't take any chances because I have two-tone, so. But it stopped raining, then the clouds passed by, so then we went back over, and we weren't there 30 minutes before, and then I was like, okay, let me turn on my phone, because I had like 7% of my battery left. That was it. And I was like, okay, so I turned on my phone, because it's kind of weird, because, like, you got Miami there. And if you check the weather on Thursday, which I've got like the weather app on my phone, then I've got Yahoo weather, and then I've got CBS weather app. So I have like 3 weather apps that I check. And you could check the weather on Thursday, and it could be like the 5-10 day forecast. And you could say Saturday is going to be rain for like all day for 10 hours of rain on Saturday with heavy thunderstorms. And it could show you the thunderstorms that are coming. And it'd say like all of this thunderstorms, and up front it's like red and orange. But then Friday, the storm moves closer. And then by Saturday, the wind shifts. And you just might get the edge of that. And it might rain Saturday for 1 hour. So predicting the weather, all you can do is check the weather for today and now and see what's coming now. So this morning when I checked the weather, it was showing all of these thunderstorms coming in, and it was huge. So it was going to rain all day today until about 10 or 11 tonight, and all of it was like thunderstorms coming in. So I was like, okay, we got to go get a hotel room. So we get on the bus, take it down to the hotel here. We get on the train at Brickell, take it down to South Dadeland, then we get on the bus and we come here. And this is the La Quinta. And this is like, I've stayed at lots of hotels over the past 17 months of being homeless. And it's like, every day we stay out on the streets. But on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, you don't make much money out there, and hotels are cheaper on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays than any other day of the week. Now, if it's a Friday and it's just going to pound us with rain, then I try and get into a hotel if I have the money. I always try and keep a C note or better. When I get down to a C note, it's like, yeah, I really stop trying to spend money. And we'll fluctuate up and down just depending. If we get 5 days of rain or 3 days of rain, we can't make money in the rain. So it's like broadcasting helps us, with our Cash App and our Venmo. And that, if it weren't for that, there would be times when we had nothing. But it's good that people donate to our Cash App and our Venmo, whether it's $1 or $3 or $4 or $50 or $100. I don't think we've ever gotten a donation stronger than that, but it's just every single donation that we get, it's so expensive to live on the streets because 5 times a day I got to get him water, and if I go to Publix and I get the Publix bottle of water, which is a 1 liter bottle of water, then it's like $1. Prices have gone up over the past year, and it's just like crazy. It was 90, 95 cent, 98 cent, $1.05. Now it's like $1.07, or it's like $1.15. So, but if I get that bottle, then it's good. But if if Voss water is the only thing left, then that's $4.69. I mean, Avion, all of the Smart water, all of the artisan waters are expensive. So if I go 5 times a day and all they got's Voss water there, that's like 5, 10, 15, 20, $25 a day that I'm spending just to make sure he has water. you know. But it's like that. We get to the hotel. I make sure the refrigerator's cranked up. Then I go over to Walmart and get some pulled pork or Mountain Dews. Get some chicken, some water. The Tyson chicken, crystal water, big jug of it, That's why I like getting the refrigerator and the microwave. Out of all of the hotels that I've stayed in Miami, the La Quinta here in Cutler Ridge, on their standard rooms, like all hotels have it to where when you check in, you just have a standard room, and it's like $80. But here, their standard room, all their standard rooms have refrigerator and microwaves. So that's like a plus. Because otherwise, at the other hotels, you have to go to the deluxe, like King Deluxe. And then it's like $90, $89, $92, $100, just to get the refrigerator and microwave. But with this one, their standard rooms, all of them have microwave and refrigerators. So this is like a cheap hotel. Plus you get the refrigerator, you get the microwave. I got the candles going right now. Kind of in relaxed mode. So it's just one of those things. But like I said, we run on Instagram, Two-Tone 3RD, and we run a stream called Homeless Life / Life Upsidedown. We have more than 4,000 videos over the past, 17 months of being out on the streets. We got unlawfully evicted. We didn't have any money at the time, and there was just no choice but to go to the streets because I'm not giving up my Dalmatian. He's my third Dalmatian, liver brown and white. I've had a few rescue dogs that I've rescued, but as far as buying from a puppy, and I'm just not going to let him go. He's my boy. I had my first Dalmatian when I moved out. It was just, one of those things where I got my dog, and, he was a liver and white Dalmatian. I mean, I had a big house, and it had a fenced-in yard, but people kept knocking on my door because I guess the last dude that was there threw lots of parties, and they just kept disturbing me at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, no, Greg's not living here anymore. So I was like, okay, let me get a dog. And I went to this lady, and she had Dalmatians, but all the black and white ones were gone. She just had a brown and white one. So I was like, okay, I'll take him, because she was like, she had 9 years in having Dalmatian puppies. 9 years, never seen a brown and white. She had to call her vet, and her vet was like, yeah, liver brown and white Dalmatians, every now and then you get one. But nobody wanted the brown and white one, so I was like, yeah. I gave her $100. She gave me the doggy, and I was like, yeah. And I loved him. And then he passed, and then I got a second one. I had to call up all the breeders of Dalmatians and say, when you get a brown and white one, call me. And then he was my second one. And then this is my third one, which it was easier to get my third one because I did a search on Google, and then finally he was in Iowa. Lowell Farms. So I love Dalmatians. Buying from a puppy, I get a Dalmatian, and I'm there until the end. And the ending part is the hardest part, but I love my boy. And when we got homeless, it was like, okay, I don't have a place to stay, so therefore I can't get a job right now. It's just him and I on the streets with a sign saying, help us get off the streets. So our GoFundMe has gotten $2,300 now. So like I said, if you go to my Instagram, my GoFundMe's there. I haven't figured out YouTube yet. I just started broadcasting on YouTube. It's the bigger format. But on the other side, like I said, our stream is Homeless Life / Life Upside Down, because we're going from the streets, then we need to get into a place, and then put together a business plan, and then we're probably going to do something, whether it's open up a restaurant or something, but we want to go from the streets to getting a house and just, having a nice place where grass and, trees and, so we're going to do something, but like I said, as soon as I get into the hotel, turn on the refrigerator, make sure it's cold, because a lot of hotels turn it off when there's nobody in the room. And then we sign into YouTube, and right now I'm watching Mortal Kombat the movie.
Know that I am sorry for disturbing Sundo's peace.
And on the other side, I like candles, they relax you. So, on the other side, once we sign into YouTube, then I do the laundry, wash the sheets and everything, and then we just kind of relax, and like I said, it's Monday, so Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, hotel rooms are cheap, and with all of that rain coming down, yeah, we went ahead and got a hotel room for the day. But we stay at this La Quinta so often that they give us a discount. And,
It is now that you've laid your hands on her. I will take your life as punishment.
My sentence is suspended, Ugari.
so on the other side. But like I said, we are getting into YouTube. And it's just one of those things. Like I said, our Cash App, our Venmo, we take donations on that. It's on Instagram. I've got to figure out YouTube and everything. But, on the other side, it's just one of those things. I love candles. They relax me. I'm not into weed. I'm not into, liquor, drinking, wine, all that stuff. So, but it's good to watch TV when you come to a hotel. So, But other than that, like I said, it's just a matter of surviving. I mean, we're homeless. And tomorrow's Tuesday. So
We must go now.
We'll go back to the streets because we can't live in a hotel with no money. We're trying to get enough money to where we can get a place on Craigslist, which is like $700-800 a month, and it's like a hotel. You go through the front door, and once you go through the front door, you go to the master bedroom or whatever bedroom they're renting out, and they usually have a TV, a microwave, a refrigerator in there, and you rent the room for a few months until you get to a better place. So Craigslist housing, rooms for rent, and it's like $700-800-900 a month. You can find a room. And then I plan to get a scooter, a 150cc scooter, and do Dash because, I can do Dash. I was doing Dash before, so I'm already on Dash. And but like I said, I've got to get a scooter, and that's what the GoFundMe is about. Getting a scooter. And once I get the scooter,
I'm sorry. Meet the newest members of the Earthrealm players. We wouldn't have made it back without them.
Astra and Syzos.
You know us?
As Earthrealm's protector, there is much I know.
Do you also know of my former master, Quan Chi? He colludes with Shang Tsung.
So, like I said, I had to like write that out. My Cash App is capital L, capital E, Lonnie Elwood. And then my Venmo app is Harlan, yeah, Harlan Crow with 2 W's. And then our Instagram is two-tone3rd. Yeah, don't have my homeless sign. I left it on the cage where we stay. It's where we sleep every night at 625 Southwest 1st Avenue in Miami. And then, like I said, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, hotel rooms are cheap. But today, since that storm was coming in and it was going to rain all day long, we weren't going to make any money. So if it rains on a Friday like that, if it's just like a light cloud coming at us, fine. But when it's like that big, like if you check the weather in Miami right now, you'll see what I'm talking about. If you look up the weather on Miami and you see all of the rain that was about to hit us, and it's like, yeah.
Someone with a vendetta against me.
So on the other side, like I said, sometimes you just have to get a hotel and get cleaned up. And we got our laundry done and everything. And, you know, like I said, to save a little money, we like having the microwave in the refrigerator. Get him a big jug of water, some Mountain Dews. Get some Jack Daniels barbecue pork. Got rolls there to make sandwiches. You know, we switch it up. Sometimes I'll get some roast beef or whatever and cheese and a loaf of bread, you know. But we try and save as much money as we can, and we go up and we go down, and we go up and we go down because of rain. Because, you know, you can't make money out there with a sign because it's raining. So we can't stand out in the rain with a sign. And it's just one of those things that in Miami it rains a lot. And on the other side, fixate, something big happening the day before.
Hi everyone, and welcome back.
And new glitch.
I'm going to be showing you
So, new species, monster trail
Welcome to Monster Trail
captures
Cams, the thrilling crossroads
that are
of
now
mystery and
public
technology,
record.
where unexplainable footage of strange creatures.
So, I don't know. Low tier. But it's just one of those things. But, like I said, I'm trying to get into a restaurant bet 1,000. I failed to beat the record, nearly impossible Texas barbecue.
Our kitchen guy said that he recognized you. He said you could eat a lot. I've seen someone eat 3 plates, not even. You think you could eat 6 for $1,000?
Wait, what?
6
Okay,
plates.
wait. And if I can eat 6, you give me $1,000.
Will do. I think it's nearly impossible.
Yeah, okay, so 6 plates.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
It's a deal. All right, let's do this.
flashback.
Hey everyone, Joel Hans here. Today we're in Fort Worth.
Alright, so anyway, El Clapton, top 25 most badass scenes in
I can't
movies.
hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man.
That's a good song. Dr. Disrespect. So, Vader, video game logic. Yeah, I love Cyberpunk 2.0. I don't know. I played the trial, like, you know, before Homeless Life. You know, I love playing video games. So, Modern Warfare 3 Open Combat Campaign.
I'm now
Gameplay,
joined
open
by
world
Shelby
missions.
Carlton and Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer because on November 10th, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 arrives, and today,
Wow,
you
on my
guys are
birthday.
the first audience in the world to see.
So, Modern Warfare 3 comes on my birthday. Yeah, I definitely want to start streaming Warzone. And this is my YouTube channel.
Centauri.
See some raw, real gameplay from the campaign. Dave Shelby, welcome to Gamescom. What can you tell us about Modern Warfare 3?
Well, first of all, Jeff, it is awesome to be here. Modern Warfare 3 this year is the complete package. We're shipping 16 multiplayer maps, all from the original Modern Warfare 2. These maps have been modernized with new gameplay and features. We also have open world zombies. This is our
But on the other side of it, like I said, I've just started YouTube streaming, and hopefully people start, following our stream. But it's because, like I said, we have the GoFundMe, and we're trying to raise enough money to get off of the streets, because a lot of people are just so fake. A lot of people come up there and they're holding up a sign, and then I'm looking at this dude like, okay, why is he out here? And then I see him shooting up, and he's like all bent over like the Pennsylvania people. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's why he's out here holding up a sign, because, a lot of people are chasing the dragon. We're not. We just got unlawfully evicted to the streets. We didn't have enough money, and it's like, I'm not giving up my dog. If I give up my dog, then yeah, I could be off the streets tomorrow because I work hard. Before this whole thing happened, I'd get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Take him for a 10-15 minute walk, come back, have a bowl of cereal, take a shower, be out the door by 2:30, 20 minutes walking downtown to Government Center, getting on the 3 o'clock in the morning night owl, going down to South England Station, and then going all the way down to Florida City, then all the way down to the Keys, just to be at work, at 7 in the morning, and then get off at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then be back home by 7, 8 o'clock at night and do it all over again. So it's not get a job. I can't get a job. I've got a Dalmatian. I don't have a place to stay. I don't have a driver's license. I've got to get it. So, you have problems if you're homeless, but I have to solve those problems somehow, and I have to get forward. So, like I said, it's like $3, $5, whatever you throw at our Cash App, at our Venmo, is just going to help us get off the streets. A lot of people who go over to the Instagram, find the GoFundMe. You can donate to the GoFundMe. You can share it. I haven't figured out how to put all of that. Like, it's a link on Instagram. I can't. I don't know. I'm just getting familiar with YouTube. I like Instagram. It's just instant. You can just press the buttons and live broadcast and whatever. But like I said, I'm just limited. I'm on a cell phone, a Nokia 100, which sucks. And this is really a not so nice phone where I've got to keep, I really got to keep, I've got to keep redoing the videos if I make a mistake and record 3 or 4 different videos just to get one video on YouTube. Because, in the beginning, all of your videos are reviewed before they go public. So it's like, oh, you made this mistake, that mistake, whatever. I guess this is like the learning curve, but it takes so much effort to put a video on YouTube. If I just made the video and edited the video, if I edit the video, then I'd be okay. I could do it in less time, but I have to keep making videos until I can post said videos. So I've noticed how the shorts take off, but it's like, the shorts are just too short. You just can't say anything. But on the other side, I just have to keep making my videos, whether they're short, medium, or long, or whatever. It's like, this is our channel, so it's, homeless life / life upside down, where we're trying to get off the streets, then get into the next loop, which is a Craigslist room for a few months until we can get into an apartment, until we can get to a house. So eventually, once I get a laptop, computer, something, and put together a business plan, we're going to do something. So it's interesting because we're on the streets today, but tomorrow we're not going to be here, and we're going to try and get up to the next level. So like I said, we're just coming into YouTube, and like I said, follow, subscribe, do whatever it is you do. But on the other side of it, you know, it's homeless life / life upside down. So on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, we try and get a hotel if we can afford it. When rain comes in, we try and get a hotel if we can afford it. And no matter what you give us, whether it's $1 or $5 or whatever, we're really homeless. So if you look at the more than 4,000 videos we have on Instagram, if you follow our stream you would know how real we are. We're not fake. I don't have thousands and thousands of dollars. If I did, we would not be here, and we would not be broadcasting that we're homeless, and we would not be saying, okay, give us donations because we need to get off the streets. Right now, we're at the beginning where we need to get off the streets. Now, once we get into a Craigslist place, and then once once I get a scooter, then I can dash and make money, and then we want to start streaming. So then, if you're like donating $5 or whatever, then hopefully we've entertained you. But right now, we're at the stage of trying to get to a place, trying to get a computer, a cam, so that we can, you know, broadcast better. So on the other side of it, that's what our stream's about. You know, right now we're homeless. We're trying to get into a better position, but we are homeless. So I'm broadcasting on a cell phone and trying to upload, you know, 5 or 6 or 7 videos. I have not had the battery power. Like, this is a boat battery bank, and I bought one. I think it was last week or the week before, if I check my videos on Instagram, and I got it for like $14.99 over at Ross. And then I was able to broadcast a few YouTube videos, but I didn't have enough for, you know, 2 or 3 or 4. It's got 10,000 mAh on it. So this week I had a little more money, and I went and got another one. So that one has 10,000 mAh. It's a bolt. It's just a different color. I guess that one's black, that one's white, so it glows. But this is what we do. I get into the hotel, I turn on the refrigerator, sign into YouTube, do my laundry, wash the sheets and everything, take a shower, get fresh clothes on. Of course, I throw them into the washer, and then, you know, light up some candles and just kind of relax watching TV. I check the weather, and then once I get done with that, I go into YouTube and get into the relaxation mode. Basically, barbecue sandwiches, you know. Have some chicken wings, you know. Make a day of it. And then, you know, like I said, this is homeless life. This is life upside down. So if you go to Instagram, you see some of our 4,000 videos, which most of the videos are short on Instagram. We have some long ones, but, you know, just to see what we've gone through, which, like I said, it's going to make a great Dalmatian story, only this is going to be a brown and white Dalmatian story, not a black and white Dalmatian story. But I do plan to write this out as kind of a series. But it's an interesting stream, nevertheless. So if you're that bored, you know, we inspire a lot of people. We get DMs all the time from people saying, man, you know, I thought my life was bad. All I have to do is watch a few episodes of Homeless Life / Life Upside Down. And yeah, my life's not that bad, you know. But, you know, good luck to you in Two-Tone. Hope you get off the streets. And usually they'll send us a few dollars and say, hey, this is all I got. But, you know, 20 people sending us $2 or $3, it's like, yeah, you know, we're not getting wealthy. But like I said, hopefully we get a lot on the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe's at $2,300 now, so when it gets up higher, we're going to be able to get a room, get a scooter, And like I said, and you know, for those people who are like, oh, well, I can't find a GoFundMe on Instagram, it's like, okay, we'll just hit our Cash App, hit our Venmo, and send us whatever you can, because we're definitely trying to get off the streets. And then that's the next part of our stream, which is trying to get ahead on the other side. But we're definitely trying to get off the streets right now. So, like I said, on Instagram, Two-Tone3RD, Venmo app, Harlan/Crow. And then on Cash App, it's Lonnie Elwood, capital L, capital E. And please do try and contribute, because we're trying to get off the streets. So, you know. Other than that, it's homeless life. It's life upside down. It's raining, and more rain. If you check the weather from Miami, we're in downtown Brickell at 625 Southwest 1st Avenue. That's where we sleep, at that doorway. But like I said, today the heavy thunderstorms were coming in, all day of rain. It's like, yeah, we got to try and get out of that. But we are truly homeless, and trying to get into, you know, a place. And then, like I said, get a scooter, do some dashing. And then, like I said, I do want to become a YouTube streamer for Warzone. That's one of my favorite games. On the other side, you know, we want to stream. So, you know, that's one of our things. Other than that, people, my boy is resting, and I'm glad he's so happy. He's so happy right now, just to be in a warm, safe place, because we have just been through the rain for the past few days. And when it rains for 3 or 4 days, we can't hold up a sign and make a few dollars on the street. So it's like we're very dependent upon Cash App and Venmo donations, because no matter what, and people are always like, here's $1, here's $2, it's all I got, you know, and it's so helpful, no matter how much it is. It's so helpful. So, but thank you for listening, and you know, and like I said, hopefully your life's going better than ours. But if it's not, then at least you can look in on Homeless Life / Life Upside Down every now and then and go, okay, I thought I had it bad, but you know, they've got it a little worse. So we can't help but to be caught in the rain or the heat or the mosquitoes. Like the number one thing that we hate about being homeless, but you know, it's just one of those things. So. But right now, Two-Tone is relaxed. He ate. I gave him a little chicken finger. You know, he's good. But other than that, people, it's Homeless Life / Life Upside Down. And right now, it's like 3:33 in the afternoon. But like I said, I usually keep it dark in the room. I love La Quinta because you can pretty much just, I mean, you pull that shade down. And then with this shade, it really makes it dark in here. It's like, to us, it's like 8 o'clock at night. But we can get here, relax. I've got everything done. I'm gonna take a nap here. But I did want to broadcast today, let everybody know on YouTube, because we've gotten a few I call them DMs on Instagram, direct messages. But we've gotten a few messages from people here on YouTube. One was get a job, which, like I said, I would love to have a job. I've got to get my driver's license, which requires an address. I don't have any fines or penalties or anything. I just lost my license. And like when I first got out on the streets, I had my wallet and I had my driver's license. But I lost my wallet on the streets because it's just one of those things. I don't know if I sat down somewhere, and since I'm in jogging pants, it slid out of my back pocket or what, but I lost my wallet and I don't have my driver's license, which is making it even more difficult to get off the streets. And all I did was lose it. So all I've got to do is pay $50 and get a replacement. But the DMV has no address. I have to have an address in order to get a license. You know, in order to go up to the DMV, you got to give them like a copy of your insurance papers, your, you know, something that identifies you. and I have nothing. I've got a copy of my driver's license on my phone. And most of the hotels here, since we're homeless and they can look at my stream on Homeless Life / Life Upside Down on Instagram, will take it. But I've got a picture of it on my phone. So that's the only ID I have. And they gratefully accept that. So on the other side, you know, it's Homeless Life. I mean, you know, so like I said, it's all electronic anyway, because I got the new ID and they like sent me a copy of the ID front and back, and then I finally got my driver's license in the mail. It's one of those new IDs. So it's a good thing that you have kind of a backup copy of it on your phone, but a lot of people don't accept electronic copies of your ID on your phone. But a good thing these hotels do. But I've got to get the physical copy of it. But I can just go out and drive a scooter all day long. You don't need to have a driver's license to drive a scooter, and I'm already in DoorDash. So I just get a scooter. I'm good. And if I go back to the place I got the scooter at last time, they've already got a picture of my ID, social, and all of that. So I can just buy it, no problems. Because the guy was like, yeah, you bought a scooter here before. I got all your information. So it's like you got to play the gray areas of life, and you just got to do what you got to do. I could go anywhere and get a scooter, but I don't have a driver's license. But I could go there and get a scooter because I got a scooter from US 1 Scooters before. So he's already got all that stuff on file. So I'm like, okay. So you have to come up with a plan to get off the streets, because it's so hard to get off the streets. But like I said, it's our stream. It's Homeless Life. So I'm going to let you go. We're going to relax. It's a Monday. We're in the hotel room till 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Other than that, like I said, hit our Cash App, hit our Venmo, you know, and check out our Instagram. Because on our Instagram we have a link for our GoFundMe. But I know how some people are like, yeah, I don't have Instagram. But like I said, just donate to our Cash App, donate to our Venmo, and please help us out right now, because we're trying to get a room and trying to get a scooter and trying to get off the streets. So right now we are real, we are homeless, we are on the streets. I can't get a job, and I got my boy, and I'm just not going to give him up. You know, if you're a dog person, you're a dog person. If you're a dog person, like I'm just a dog person. So some people have dogs, but they just walk them every now and then and yada yada. And some people are dog people. So this is my third Dalmatian. I've had dogs my whole life. I've had a few rescues here and there, but from a puppy, he's my boy. And until the end, yeah, we're together. I would never. You know, my own brother was, yeah, I had a pit bull, but the place where I was moving didn't accept dogs, so I had to give them away. So, you know, there are dog people and there are dog people. I would just pick another place. Oh, well, but my brother likes his little circle, where he stays in that circle, and he wouldn't go out of that circle. So, but I'm just not that way. I'm not going to give up my boy. So, we'll just have to endure together, because we'll make it off the streets together. You know, with a lot of help from a lot of people, you know, we'll get to the next level. But thank you for all of your comments and everything. And I know people don't have a lot right now. But like I said, there are fake people and there are real people. We're real. So if you send us $1 or $5 or $50 or $100 or whatever you send us, it's much needed. And we're trying to get off the street. So when we do get into a Craigslist room and get a scooter and make the announcement, you know, yay, we're off the streets. So like I said, there's a difference between streaming and sending a streamer like $5 or $10 and saying, yay, thank you for entertaining me. And he's sitting there in his house with his setup and his microphone. So I soon want to be there. But right now, we're on the streets. We've got nothing. I got a Nokia 100 I'm trying to shoot videos with. And I got to shoot 5 or 6 videos just to get one video uploaded and yada yada. And, you know, like I said, I don't have nothing right now but a cell phone, a doggy, and what little things I can carry around in that cart over there, and that's life. So, other than that, people, have a good day.
No. I was just having a battle with the AI while sneezing.
My boy's sleeping good.
Okay.
They're still up there. They're still looking at us.
He's in La La Land.
That's going to be a fun fight. They're just